Gye-Nyame, oh! Gye-Nyame. Oh, you don't know what I mean because you only practice Kwanzaa one time a year. We at Gye-Nyame Journey, we practice Kwanzaa 365 days a year, allowing the power of our culture to help build what our ancestors called the best life. And we're inviting you to do the same. Come and join us at freegnjecourse.com so that we can start building together. I'm out. Welcome, family. Hey, I want to welcome you to my personal boot camp and training for those of you who want to get into podcasting and streaming. And I'm offering it for free, man. I'm trying to tell y'all better take advantage of this while you can. What's the anime? What'd you say? What'd you say? What you talking about? Why you interrupting me? What? You and Simba been talking. Simba, you got something to do with this? I don't believe you saying it. What? Are you serious? You saying I shouldn't get a course away for free? Why not? Need an explosion in there? You on this too? Why you saying that I shouldn't get a course away for free? I'm confused. I don't understand what's going on. Y'all been rocking with me for a long time. For real? All right. Y'all don't speak lion. You don't speak phoenix. You don't speak explosion. What Anime just broke down, she said, Brother Hatim, if you make the course free, people won't value it, nor will they finish it. So they telling me not to make it free. Am I understanding y'all correctly? All right, Explosion, I got you. Explosion said, boom. Now, you got to listen to the intonations, though, right? You got to listen to the intonation. He said, boom. He said, remember, when you put out the free G&J course, you didn't have people take it. And when you allow people to get into the Nguza Saba challenge for free, they don't finish. So if people do not invest, they will not complete it. So rather than free, we're going to make this e-course. I'm going to give 80% off. We're going to give 80% off. If you click the link below right here, I will give you 80% off of the e-course. It's no longer free. All right. So thank you very much. And I'm out.
Oh, it's time to grab the glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath
Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass
Lift your pitcher of that water.
or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Woo, family. What you are watching is a brother who has not, I repeat, not had anything to drink in, in 3 days. Woo, man, oh man. And it felt good at first, but now it's not feeling all that good. But I made it. So I did the 72 hours without the water. And if you have never had to experience a time without water, you forget how beautiful water is, how beautiful water feels, how healing water can be. I am at this point right now. We are on, well, where I'm at on my fast. I'm maybe 13 days in on the 21-day fast. Yeah. Because I'm coming up to day 14. But I'm doing good. I'm fasting for myself, fasting for a deeper understanding. I'm fasting for my tribe. I'm fasting for my community. Um, and I'm learning a lot of things. Learning a whole lot of things. But you didn't come here to hear me pine about my fast. You came here to celebrate and uplift your ancestors. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for all those who have come in the house to uplift their ancestors. Those of you who want to add your ancestors to the list, those of you that want to add your ancestors to the list, get on our email list. That's join the tribe. Click right there. Go on over there and join that. And for those of you that want to become supporters, there you go. You click that URL, take you straight in, and you can become a supporter and get all of the free goodies that come along with being a supporter, as well as get a private group. Yep, I do have a private group, and I'm going to have to invite y'all into it because I did invite those people that are supporters already into the group. You might have missed it, but there was a invite. As a matter of fact, I think in this newsletter, I am going to insert the invite for everybody. No, for those supporters. G&J Media Supporter Elite. All right. So let's get to the toast. Woo, man. All right, I'm still on the water part of my fast, so we won't be doing any ambrosia. I'm going to pour me a little bit more water, and we're going to lift it up, and we're going to get it on and popping. Anime, can I get some music, please? Just no, not no applause. Some music, please. All right. Think the music will be starting in a second. There we go. All right, so first off, let me pour some more of this. Woo, this healing water. Just a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. I haven't had that in a while. I want to give my body time to adjust. See that? Give my body time to adjust. Woo. For those is like, Brother Hatim, you ain't supposed to go without water. Family, our bodies are designed to go without food and water for periods of time. And as a matter of fact, I did a write-up on this in our newsletter, right? You could go and get early access to that, right? By becoming a supporter. And also get the video before anybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's a lot of stuff that goes on in this culture that we're in right now that we are acting as if the world was always like this. We're acting as if, this is what, now check this out. I took some of the warriors, we had an event. It was a crossover ceremony for the Lady Warriors. Let's get the Lady Warriors a round of applause, please. It was a crossover event for the Lady Warriors. And I took the younger warriors who didn't have no money. I gave one of the older warriors the Gye-Nyame card. Go on, get them all some food. So they go through the line, they get the food. They get the food, right? Give them budget 10. Don't get stupid. So one young man goes through and get the extra condiments and shit. Get the extra condiments. I'm not I'm not beefing. All right, well, cool. But he don't eat them. Right? We're living in a society where what used to be, we have no idea about it. We have totally forgotten. We have been given access to such amounts of food and such amounts of, because whether y'all know it or not, even as bad as some of y'all are doing in America, you're still living better than 80% of the world. You know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds crazy, but you're still living better than 80% of the world. So I can have a young man that go through and get some good food, eat with his eyes, and feel that it's okay to throw away $20 worth of food. Now I'm saying all that to say this. Many of us are acting and taking advice from medical professionals that are telling us that they're giving us advice that runs against how we came up. You know, it's been a very short period where we didn't have to worry about where our next meals was coming from. When we didn't have to get out there and chase something down. When we didn't have to get out there and kill something and protect that thing that we killed in order so that our family can eat. Please understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. And the only thing I'm doing is utilizing a practice that in many cases wasn't even a practice, it was a way of life. You know what I'm saying? There will be times of feast and there will be times of famine. And and part of that famine for some of us will be issues with water. So we say you go a certain amount of time without food, and you can go 3 days without water. 3 months without food and 3 days without water. Family, I just went 3 days without water. And could have went more. I wouldn't want to, but could have went more. Now, what also happens is you check out the article. You need to check out the article. I will be broadcasting the Kedian podcast on Ujima, I think at 6 p.m. Right? So tune in and check that out. Get a little bit of insight on it, right? And stop fretting all the goddamn time. And I do say, check with your physician because I have to. But when your ass is going out there smoking that weed, you don't check with your physician. And when you drinking that liquor, you don't check with your physician. You know what I'm saying? And taking the other shit that you're doing, you don't check with your physician. When you eating that nasty ass fast food, you don't have to check with your physician. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, but I'm saying it so Gye-Nyame don't get sued. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Where we at? Oh, we about to do the toast. All right, so family, first off, get your mind ready. First, we're going to lift up our glass and we're going to salute our creator. By whatever name you choose to call that creator, we lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say the words of power. Around these parts, we say, Ashe. Cool. That was beautiful. From there, we're going to move and we're going to lift up and we're going to toast our personal ancestors, which most of you have come here to get down with us. If you want to get your ancestor on the list, I already told you what to do. You get on our email list and you can correspond with us and put your ancestor on the list. So we're going to lift up our glass right now for our personal ancestors. And I'm going to grab my list and we're going to start reading. We're going to start off with Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twish, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pitt Bennell, Normal X, Pet Mott Ron, Malika Facour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Miller Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Malls, Phyllis. My mind left me right there. Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Danielle Pulling, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Aunt Gosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spells, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankser, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, Ezzie Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Diddy Monet, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, Japretus Hines, Annis Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Kennedy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Bennesley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., and McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, R.J. Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Patch, Kim Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Ellie Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Royal Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Colford, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Dax Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Utterton Houston, Lud Halls, Elijah Alsrom, Alsrom, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alsrom, Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mary Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Maria Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Ruth Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robert Lee Carwell, Neville Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Robert Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Menendez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Mazeline Cooper, George Swan, Emily Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Now we move to our black book. And in our black book, we have our names. We got Joella Giles. We got James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, lovingly known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford. We got Lottie Gaucher. We got cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top with Stina Banks. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham, Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Wiggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Luckett, and Elizabeth Johnson. We got Mr. Thornton, Jahanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley. We got Charles Jordan. We got Henry Essex II. We got Fannie L. Webb. We got Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, Willie Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden. We got Drusilla, Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Desi Woods. We got Tillard Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods. We got Juanita Alexander Brown. We got Cynthia Ann Wright. We got Richard Dorsey. We got Annie Simpson. We got Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins. We got Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker. We got Carl Rico Johnson. We got Kim Gray. We got Stuart A. Johnson. We got Edward Young III. We got Isaac Jackson Sr. We got Gisela Merle. We got Wayne Young. We got Christina Young. We got Thomas Young. We got Frank Merle. We got Charles A. Young. We got Sylvester Foster. We got James and Lizzie Winston. We got Abe and Julia Lawrence. We got Ozell Leathers Sr. We got Gladys Coper. We got Ozell Leathers Jr. Geneva Jackson. We got R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don. We got Sarah Winston. We got Chris Kinney. We got Margaret Minter. We got Mary Smith. We got Juanetta. We got Juanette. Florine Stith Gibbs. We got Carl William Duncan Jr. We got Jana Callahan. We got Danny Hill. We got Miko D. Nice Hill. We got Andre Martin. We got Mabel Williams. We got Terry Brown. We got Teresa Biddle. We got LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones. We got Granny Beulah. We got Papa Al Reason. We got Inez Smith. We got George Gamble Sr. We got Joseph Garrett. We got LaShonda Jamar. We got Leroy Riley. We got Mona Yolanda Hunter. We got Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Nina Kate. Herman Reeves. We got Pam Johnson. We got Vera Reeves Fisher. We got Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee. We got Panchita Alba. We got Donna Brooks. We got Barbara Moses. We got Ida Spade. We got Ira Branson. Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr. We got King Pleasant. We got Sierra Keat. We got Lena Shepard, Brett L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr. We got Edward Jones. We got Leslie Travis. We got Charlize Barnes. We got DeJuan Lewis Taylor. We got Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woolfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson. We got Irene Harris. We got Callie Williams. We got Abu Scales. We got Pat Williams. We got Mrs. Bertha Walker. We got Tony Ogletree. We got Grandma Marguerite. We got Tracy Emmer. We got Hassan Abdul Razak. We got Vivian Johnson. We got BJ Jones. We got Avigel. Roberto Monterosa. We got Mama Rahani. We got Devray Michelle Nash. We got Joseph Lane Miller III. We got Renoko Rashidi. We got Bobby Battle. We got Fred Gatson. We got Tracy Gatson. We got Dora Gibson. El December. Brother Bashir. We got Tommy Hustle, also known as Tommy the Barber. We got Elder Phil Haynes. We got Arminta Brantley. We got Aunt Carol Walker Welsh. We got Carrie Ann Brooks. We got Jeremiah Williams, Tony Smith, Antoinette Pinson, Juanita Mosley, Michelle Simons, Irene Johnson, Aunt Pauline, Nanny Baker. We got Ian Dabney, Quincy Yelder, Josiah Miller, Brother David Moore. We got Lisa Smith. We got Willie Thomas, Neva Fitzgerald, Odessa Bell, Mary Lou Rosello. We got Yaya Motley. We got Yvonne Bonnie Gatson Harris. We got Chris Mateen. We got Juanita Cookie Corbett. We got Elder Essed. We got Carsey Twigs. And now we add Elder Harry Belafonte. Elder Harry Belafonte. Elder Harry Belafonte. Man, you'll be poor for. Oh, man, let's lift it up. We lift up our glass and we say the words of power around these parts, and that is Ashe. All right. Let's do it. Boom. All right, family. We move from our personal ancestors. We move from the past to the present moment. Right now, we are in your moment. And the question that we have to ask you is, what are you going to do with it? What are you doing with it? Right? Are you building with it? Right? Are you laying down a foundation for a better life for yourself and a better life for your children and your children's children? Are you doing the work? We lift up our glass to this present moment for those of us that take it serious, and we salute this moment, because right now we are making history. Family, we lift up our glass because we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors, preserving the space for our future generations. And we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Thank you, Anime. Bring me back around. Cool. From there, we move to our future generations. We lift up and we toast our children, our children's children on to infinity. Right? Family, we lift up our children. Man, what a beautiful thought. We lift up our children and we pledge by handling our time, handling our space, and building upon it, that we will make sure that they have space and time to express themselves. So we lift up our glass and we salute our future generations, and we salute our children, our children's children onto infinity, and we say the word of power around these parts, and that is Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass and we salute all of our relations. We toast them and we say the word of power around these parts, Ashe. Can I say Ashe first, please? Can you slow down back there, please? All right, from there, we move to, you made me forget where I am. What'd you say? Oh, we just did all our relations. Okay, cool. We want to lift up any special causes that anyone have out there. Right? We want to lift up those causes. Come on now. Any special causes? Cool. All right. From there, family, we're going to lift up all those that might be sick and shattered. We want to send that energy out. Go and say them names for them. Come on now. Come on. Ashe. And in these parts, y'all know what we say for the word of power. What you say in your world, you say. Here we say, that's right. Say Ashe. All right. From there, family, we're going to move to the selfish toast. We're going to move to the selfish toast. We got to do the selfish toast. Family, if we don't toast for ourselves, we don't lift ourselves up, if we don't take care of ourselves, we won't be able to be here to do what we're doing right now. So family, I ask you, as I ask you every time we come to this juncture of the road, what is it that you need right now to move into your greatness, to move into the greater you? Come on, family, because a greater you means a greater circle around you, right? It means that you are able to bring more to our tribe, more to the collective, more to your tribe, more to your family, right? You bring more to the world. So we lift up our glass for that selfish toast. Come on now. Don't be shy now. Come on now. Lift it up. Ashe. Thank you for being on time. All right, from there, we move. From that selfish toast, we're gonna move to that tribal toast. We're gonna toast our tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. Yes, and yes, y'all. We lift up Gye-Nyame. I'm lifting up Gye-Nyame high. Lifting it up. Come on now. Lift up your tribe. Let me hear you. I can't hear you. Okay, you whispering. You might not be proud of your tribe. I got you, but I'm proud of mine, Gye-Nyame. Gye-Nyame tribe, stand up. Lift up our glass. Salute our tribes, and we say Ashe. Now I want to salute the most magnificent, the most wonderful, the most beautiful, the most enlightening, the wisest, the bravest, the boldest, right? The champion in the room right now. I want to lift up my glass to you. Yeah, don't be shy now. I'm lifting it up to you. Lifting it up. Come on, give it up for him. And we say Ashe. From there. We started with the creator. Of course, you know we're gonna end with the creator. Of course, we gotta bring out our mythic being. We're gonna bring out, this is our phoenix egg. This is our new glass. Look like the original glass I started with, don't it? I got twins. I got two of them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody broke the last one. Yeah, somebody broke the last one, so I had to, and I found two, so I picked them up. So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Oh, that water is good. That water is good. Man, oh man. Woo, let me go and enjoy this water just a little bit longer. Good God Almighty. Ooh, oh, y'all back. Okay, give me no commercial. Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.